Hello, members of the EDAP 587 Teaching and Learning Online class. This is going to be a fairly short video where we go over the settings that you will need if you are using a Macintosh computer or a Windows 8 or 10 computer and VoiceThread. The reason why I need to show you this is very simple. VoiceThread is a Flash-based Web 2.0 app, and if it is not set up properly, especially on a Macintosh, the Macintosh will not allow VoiceThread to work. It'll allow you'll look like you're doing things, and it won't be saving it, number one. Number two, it will not let you have access to your microphone or to your webcam. So, very simple to do. I'm going to show you that first. Remember, Tuesday night is a lab. You may come in and work on your VoiceThread, and I think last Tuesday night we went over the outlines of what each slide should represent. We went over how you can use PowerPoint and put pictures in PowerPoint on separate slides in there. Or you can just put PowerPoint text slides up and then add your pictures. Lots of ways you can do it, but let's focus more on the Flash issue. So here I am, I'm on a Mac running OS 10, and I am OS 10 Yosemite on this machine. And I'm going to come down here to System Preferences under my Apple. If I were on a Windows 8 or 10 machine, I would be going down to the Start button, and then I would be finding Control Panel. In Control Panel, or in this particular case, System Preferences, you're looking for the same thing. You're looking for something that says Flash. On the Mac, it says Flash Player. On Windows 8 or 10, I believe it just says Flash. You click on that, and it opens up, and it automatically defaults to the one that we need to be focused on, which is camera and microphone. Now, what you're doing here is you have to tell the computer that if there is a site that is Flash-based that wants to use your camera and microphone, you have to allow it. And so you can see here it says, ask me when a site wants to use the camera or microphone. I am now going to say camera and microphone settings. And now I'm going to add that camera and microphone, or that web page that wants to use my camera and microphone. And as you can see, it says, what's the website domain? Well, if you've gone in, you can either do it one of two ways. You could just type in voicethread.com, or I went ahead and copied the address of voicethread.com and I put it in here. Simple. Now, if you want to change how it works, you can do that right here. So in other words, if you don't want to have to jump through the hoop of having the camera and microphone little box pop up that says, do you want to use this, allow or deny, change this from ask me to allow. And now your computer, when it hits voicethread.com, knows that it is an allowed site to use the camera and microphone on your machine. You say add, there it is, close. If you're doing this on a Windows 8 or Windows 10 machine, it looks almost the same. You're basically going in to your Flash setup. You're saying allow the use of the camera and the microphone for this website. Let's quickly go over setting this up, because we'll do this a lot in class, but I just want to make sure you're with me on what we're doing. So as you can see, here is the TPAC presentation that I uploaded Tuesday night. And this is a really good example because I want you to see how badly it looks when it's a PowerPoint that is just full of text. Even though there's some pictures in here, as you can see, the text really gets in the way. You want it to, and I'll even show you what it would look like. So here we are, we're now in the mode where you go in and watch the VoiceThread. And as you can see, it just doesn't look nice. And as you move through the slides, this is a good example of just how much text you can put in. That's another good example. And then when you start looking, when it starts getting full, you see these are fairly simple slides, but when it starts to get full, it really looks way too busy. Now remember, we're looking at this, I'm looking at this on a nice 27-inch iMac, and so it's easy to read. Could you imagine trying to watch this on an iPad or even an iPhone? It would not be as easy to read. Here's what I was trying to get to. Look how crowded that looks. It just doesn't work right in VoiceThread. So keep your voice threads nice and clean. Keep your language down to keeping it to the point, and using pictures to help us understand what you are trying to illuminate. Over here is where we do the final product, taking it from VoiceThread out to our Edmodo site. And as you can see, by default, VoiceThread automatically does everything for you. So it says, do you want everybody to see this? Of course. Do you want everybody to comment on it? Of course. And then it basically says the optimum size for this is this 480 by 270. And then it says it will do that within a widescreen mode, a 16 by 9. Go up and just click on Copy Embed Code. You don't even have to do this down here, which is where you would go to copy the embed code. Just click that, and you've copied the embed code. Take it over to your Edmodo, create a post, create a link, paste it in, put a title to it, save it, and we're done. Alrighty, told you it was short. So I will see you Tuesday night, if you so choose to come in and work in the class. But the assumption is that by the next class meeting after Tuesday, we will, which will be, I believe, the 28th, we will be ready to rock and roll and share these and finish up the last aspect of looking at our belief mode. And then we will move very quickly into design mode, where we actually start building things. I will see you Tuesday night.